What's good everyone, it's Kajani with a crafting guide for patch 7.05 covering all the new endgame crafting recipes and crafting macros. As expected, we got a new set of master recipe books. To purchase them, you can go to any script exchange, select the category for master recipes, then select the drop down for Master Recipe Book 2. As you can see, it'll cost you 1,200 purple scripts for each book. In total, you will need 9,600 purple scripts for all 8 Master Recipe books. Besides containing the recipes for all things related to the Savage Raid tier, the Weaver and Leatherworker Master Recipe books contain the crafting recipe for the Scientist Glamour. To craft the Scientist Glamour, you will need a Mammonite, which is a crafting material that should drop from the new treasure map dungeon. Honestly, I was hoping for something Tuliolol inspired from the new treasure map dungeon, but this is a nice set to have, especially if you're looking for something to glamour all of your crafters. Alongside the new master recipe books, patch 7.05 introduced new crafting materials that can be purchased with tomes of aesthetics. All you need to do is speak with Zircon in Solution 9, and as you can see, it cost 20 tomes for each crafting material. The fastest and easiest way to get a lot of tomes of aesthetics are hunt trains. However, they can be congested during peak hours, so if anyone knows any other ways to quickly farm tomes of aesthetics, please let me know in the comments of the video. The crafting materials that are part of the recipes to craft the new raid food can be purchased with orange crafting scripts from any script exchange vendor. There is also a new outdoor furnishing here as well if you're interested. Alright, let's craft us some gem sap. We're going to start the crafting macro with a reflect. That's going to increase quality a tiny bit, but most importantly, it's going to give me 2 stacks of inner quiet. We're going to follow that up with a manipulation, veneration, and then a waste knot 2. Together, the manipulation and the waste knot 2 are going to help me conserve durability. Alright, let's increase progress starting with a couple groundworks. So here is the first one, and then now we're going to follow it up with one more. Then we're going to use delicate synthesis with this last step of veneration, and that's going to increase progress as well as give me a tiny bit of quality. I am comfortable where I am as far as progress is concerned, so now let's move on to the quality phase. I still have a little bit of manipulation and waste knot 2 active, so that's going to help me conserve durability along the way. So innovation is going to buff these next 3 preparatory touches, as well as give me 2 stacks of inner quiet along the way. So that is 7 stacks of inner quiet, 1 more preparatory touch. I have 9 stacks of inner quiet, only 10 durability. So here I am going to use an advanced touch to give me 10 stacks of inner quiet, and now I am going to get ready for my finisher. Before I do, I need to restore durability, so going to use Master's Mend there. Then I'm going to use the new job action Trained Finesse, which is a wonderful addition to crafting because when you use it, it reduces all durability loss to 0, which is basically like a free crafting step. So here I'm going to use innovation, and that's going to buff preparatory touch, and since trained perfection is active, I will lose no durability, which is amazing. I follow that up with a trained finesse, which increases quality without using any durability. So that great strides and innovation are gonna buff my Beer God's Blessing. Let me see that 100% bar please. Thank you so kindly. Now a groundwork and I am done. Let's go. You will need at least 2 high quality materials for the 7500 durability crafting macro. Just make sure that the starting quality is 2073 or more. For insurance against any shenanigans with a badly timed poor condition, feel free to throw in an additional high quality material. Alright, let's craft some gear, and I'm going to start the crafting macro with a muscle memory and then follow that up with a veneration. We're going to start in the progress phase for this one. So there's my veneration, and then I am going to use waste knot. That's going to help me save durability for 4 turns, and it's going to help me save durability with these upcoming groundwork. So I'm going to do groundwork 4 times. So that's 1, that's 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so I'm at a good spot, but I'm going to inch a little bit closer. But before I do that, I'm actually going to do Prudent Touch here to get 1 stack of Inner Quiet and increase quality just a little bit. Then I will follow that up with a Delicate Synthesis, and that's going to increase progress a little bit, give me a little bit of quality, and then another stack of Inner Quiet. So go ahead and use Delicate Synthesis there. Alright, and then now my durability is at 5, so before I can move on to my quality phase, I need to restore durability, and I'm going to use Immaculate Mend to do so. Alright, so now that we are back at full durability, we can continue with increasing quality. So I'm going to use Prudent Touch there, that's going to give me a stack of Inner Quiet. Then I'm going to use Innovation. And then during these next 4 steps of innovation, I'm going to use 4 Prudent Touches. It's going to increase quality just a little bit while also conserving durability. So there's another Prudent Touch here. Alright, we have 7 stacks of Inner Quiet. So I'm going to use Innovation here to buff my next quality actions, which are going to be the 1, 2, 3 quality combo, starting with Basic Touch, Standard Touch, and then Advanced Touch. Alright, and then let's go ahead and do that. So starting off with a Basic Touch, and then when it combos, it reduces the CP cost of the job action. So now Standard Touch is costing 18 CP, and then when I go to Advanced Touch, it's gonna cost 18 CP. So go ahead and use Advanced Touch here. I have 10 stacks of Inner Quiet, so now I'm going to use Trained Finesse with this last step of innovation. So Trained Finesse there. So I need to increase quality, but I don't have a lot of durability to work with. Thankfully, I have Trained Perfection. It's going to reduce the durability loss of the next job action to 0. So I'm going to use Trained Perfection here. Then I'm going to use Great Strides, then Innovation, and together they're going to buff this next Preparatory Touch. So I'm going to use Preparatory Touch here. Normally, if I would use it, it would just break the craft, but luckily we have Trained Perfection. So that increased quality significantly. Now to set up my finisher, I'm going to use Great Strides. Then I'm going to use Birgot's Blessing. Let me see where I am at. I'm at 98%. That's okay, I'll take it. If I had 2 more CP, I could have fit a Trained Finesse somewhere before the finisher, but it's okay. You have to do the best with the crafting melds that you have. I still ended up with a high quality pair of gear, and that's about it. That's all I got for this crafting guide. I hope you found the macros helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know in the comment section. I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.